조각상 정원 챕터 2입니다.
My, how the park has changed. I barely recognize it anymore with all these artists buzzing about.
북적이지 않으니까 왜 알아보기가 더 어려워. 북적이면 더 알아보기
Oh,
어렵겠지.
they're not so bad. So many different and exciting smells.
Yes, well, you and I have always valued different things in smell.
And now we need to sniff out Val. Just like before, let's find some people with memories of her
사람은 그렇게
and track
냄새를
down
잘 못
those
맡아.
mementos.
자, 이제 시작이네요. 발레리 오트람 78년생부터 2015년생. 얼마 못 살았네? 오트람의 딸입니다. 어머니가 돌아가셨으며 독립적으로 주변을 탐험했습니다. 예술가 공동체로 바꾸고 조각상공원을 열었습니다. 여자와 아이. 정원이 큰 정원이네요. 주머니가 있고 오른쪽으로 돌아갈 수 있게 되어 있고요. 주황색 여우, 노란색이구나.
Gloves! I love them. I can't get enough gloves. I stole the farmer's glove.
동물이 장갑을 훔치고 다니는구만.
I stole the fisherman's glove. I saw that girl out in my woods, riding that strange bumpy beast around again.
블록한 동물이 뭘까? 낙타구나.
She really seemed to love that awful creature. This was an opportunity I wasn't going to miss.
장갑을 훔쳤겠지?
Lovely gloves.
저걸 또 찾아놔야겠지?
I always did suspect there might be something in those rumors about camels on the island. All that time, and Val never let on. Bless you, Val.
자, 이 장갑은 여우 둥지 안으로 들어가 보면 있습니다.
Hey, Morris. I bet you wish you were alive so you could rub me with this glove.
잘 자고 있네요.
I'm getting the scent of Grenkins again, Morris. I'll pop up to let you know when we're close to one. Okay, we're in the right place. But now we need to slice and rotate this object to just the right spot to get the Grenkin out.
이게 얼추 맞는 것 같은데? 왜? 거꾸로 해볼까? 요방향 밑으로 남쪽으로 보고 맞춰버렸네? 얼떨결에?
Hello, Grenkin. Good to see you. Morris, these spirits have been on Shelmerston for thousands of years, and they bring good luck. We should definitely keep...
그랭키 모양 만들기.
In the last summer, before our GCSEs, Val and me spent a lot of time together, usually wondering how we could get our hands on something to drink. No one on this stupid little island would serve us, though.
그래서 딴 데로 가서 술을 샀겠지?
One day, we were hanging around on the allotments near the quay when we spotted something. And so, later that night, we went into the woods behind Val's house to drink it, sitting on top of that ancient stone that they say protects the island. But there was no way we were going to get through it all, so we decided to bury the rest.
아, 이 술병을 찾아야 되는구나. 어디다 숨겨놨을까?
few weeks later, we went to dig it up again, but couldn't remember where we dug the hole.
There is so much of our history buried on this island. Stories everywhere, right under your feet.
얼추 맞을 것 같은데 왜 안 되지? 거의 다 맞췄는데? 아쉽네. 맞췄다. 자, 일단은 술을 찾아야겠죠. 여기 있죠.
Wow, Morris, this smells incredible. I'm getting scallops, I'm getting peaty bogs, I'm getting roast lamb. Woof!
또 머릿속을 찾으러 가볼까요? 희한하게 생긴 아주머니? 예술가?
I spent the summer of '83 with Henry Outram, Laird of Shelmerston, in his grand hall working on a new piece. It was supposed to be about the volcano, but once I arrived, I found myself particularly taken by all the vales around the island.
이거는 고래 조각.
Henry was a delightful host, always excited to have us bright young artists around, and always ready with a charming question or a fortifying glass of something. His daughter, I think her name was Mallory or Valerie or something, was usually outside roaming the grounds. Henry said she was discovering herself and learning self-reliance through independent play. She seemed feral to me.
그래서 길을 어떻게 했는데? 배가 있네?
One day, I came across the perfect finishing touch to my sculptural masterpiece, but it turned out to belong to the wretched child. I tried to explain to her why I needed it, but she snatched it away and walked off.
그럼 꼬마 걸 왜 뺏어? 그걸 본인 게 아니잖아. 뺏어서 갔다는 얘기가 안 어울리잖아. 어디로 가져갔을까요?
I went to Henry, thinking he could make her give me the boat. But to my astonishment, Henry told me it was up to her
맞지,
if she
꼬마
wanted to give
거지.
it to me. Henry called his daughter and we all talked about it. When Henry suggested that maybe I could buy the boat, her little eyes lit up. It cost me £200 for that little wooden boat. But, well, it was worth it.
야, 공짜로 뺏을 뻔 하는 게 아니지. 얘기를 잘 해서.
Henry was a good dad at heart, caring about Val's feelings, and treating her like a grown-up even when she was little. Partly how she became so independent, I reckon. I know it was tough on him, but they both turned out pretty well.
자. 이렇게인가요? 바로 찾았죠? 배는 여기 안에 있습니다.
I wonder how many people even saw this.
또 생각을 읽으러 가봅시다. 요거 뭔가 좀 비슷하죠? 여기서도 얘가 아닌가? 뭔가 웃는 모양이 나와야 되는데 얘로는 웃는 모양이 안 나올 것 같은데. 안 나올 것 같기도. 아저씨의 기억이 있네요. 한 바퀴를 돌려서 오케이.
After my wife Penny's death, I struggled to find ways to spend time with my daughter. It had hit us both hard, but, you know, stiff upper lip and all that. I always found it best to keep busy.
바쁜 게 시간이 잘 가죠.
Looking for something we could do together, I bought Valerie a set of paints. But she never even opened them. I was cross at first, but asked myself, what would Penny do? So I decided to let it go. Then one day I managed to talk her into coming into the park with me to paint some of the nature she loves so much. She wasn't very enthusiastic, but agreed to give it a try. It was a disaster. Valerie simply didn't have the temperament for painting. She had a huge, silly tantrum and threw all the paints away.
그림을 같이 그리러 갔는데 망했네. 여긴가요? 다 던져버렸네요.
I told her I wasn't having this kind of childish behavior, and I told her to stay in her room until she had calmed down. I wished Penny was still with us. She would have known what to do with the child.
집에 들어가서 울고 있는 건가? 아, 들어갔네. 창문 통해서 들어갔네. 아이고, 잘해보려 그랬는데 잘 안 됐네.
Very hard that to lose a parent. Was never going to be easy after her mum died, but he always did seem distracted with his fancy art projects.
자, 그래서 이 팔레트가 어디 있냐면요, 여기 있습니다. 팔레트가 계단 조각이 돼버렸네요.
Yeah, painting really wasn't for Val, was it?
왜 저기 박혔을까? 뭐가 있는데? 이게 어디 있을까요? 아닌가? 됐네. 프랭킨. 자, 하나 더 찾아야 됩니다. 생각을. 할아버지 생각을 찾아야 되는데. 저기 있군요. 여기 있습니다. 한 번 더.
The famous sculptor Vernon Russet was working on a huge statement piece in my honor. A statue of a camel with my head. When I saw it, I felt quite uncomfortable, but I didn't want to upset him. Poor Vernon could be awfully temperamental, sinking into dark moods for days.
메모리로 만든 낙타상이라. 내가 기분 나빠야 되는 거 아니야?
The week before the public unveiling, Vernon had me visit the statue. He needed to make some final adjustments to the face. Valerie came along too. She looked like thunder. She hated that statue and wasn't afraid to show it. I couldn't help thinking how like her mother she was.
화내는 모습이 담겨 있을 것 같은. 그렇지.
When the statue was revealed, the nose was missing.
코를
Fortunately, we
뽑아갔나?
managed to cover our surprise and act like nothing was wrong, so no one was any the wiser. Some fellow from the Times wrote a glowing review, so Vernon wasn't too glum about it.
코가 없네요.
I'm pretty sure I know what happened to that nose.
어디로 갔을까? 마누라가 갔다가 버린 것 같은데. 망치.
Ah, the old Outram spirit. Good for you, Valerie. Your mother would have been proud of you.
어디다 버렸다라는 건데. 저 주황색 저 문양이 뭘까?
Your Val told me about this. She had a whole speech prepared in case they figured out it was her who cut that nose off. But she never even needed it.
자, 이제 코를 어디서 찾죠? 그런 거는요, 여기입니다. 공략을 보지 않으면 절대 못 찾죠. 시간이 좀 오래 걸리겠네요. 아니, 이렇게 깊숙한 곳이 어떻게 던졌대야? 찾았다. 돌코. 버섯인 줄 알았더니 돌코였네.
Oh, this thing looks heavy. I'm surprised Val was able to even lift it.
다 찾았습니다. 이제 영혼을 불러내야지.
We did it! Oh, yes! I know what Val smells like now. Her signal is wafting through to me very clearly. Time to fly.
얻어 걸렸네? 이거는 할 생각이 없었는데. 그랜킨 3마리 추가요. 자, 스파키 풀어주기. 영혼을 찾으러 가자. 어딨지? 영혼이 안 보여. 일곱 개를 더 찾아야겠다. 8개죠? 여기 있다. 한 개만 더 찾으면 되는데? 어디서 놓쳤나? 여기 있네. 나왔어요.
Morris? Morris Lopton? Is that really you? And Sparky?
Val! Oh, it's so good to see you again.
You too. You're looking very,
Yeah, dead.
네.
yeah. But quite good, considering.
Hello, Val.
And Sparky talks now. Death certainly has been strange. What brings you by?
Well, we're trying to find a replacement custodian. You've surely seen the
관리자가
volcano.
되어줘.
Oh, yes. Poor Aggie. Must be very tired.
Aggie?
Aggie is the current custodian.
Oh, well then, yes. We were hoping you might replace Aggie.
Oh,
이름이
Morris.
아기네.
That's some ask.
Oh, you can do it, Val.
I'm flattered. But those are enormous shoes to fill. And I'm not like you, Morris. I don't love this town like you do. And, if I'm being honest, I can't abide all those arty types and mainlanders tromping around. I can't speak for them. This job isn't for me.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Val. But, well, I understand.
Thank you. It's been so nice to see you again.
You too, Val. Sparky, I'd love to spend some more time chatting with Val.
Oh, I'm sorry, Morris. We really need to keep this search up. That volcano is looking dire.
Come back later, Morris. I'll be here.
Oh, well, all right, Val. I'll find you later.
Goodbye.
영혼을 풀어줬는데 역시 또 퇴짜를 맞았군요.
Oh, slow down, Sparky. I need to get some things straight.
No time, Morris. We need to find the next prospect.
Well, it's just that I don't quite understand what we're doing.
We're looking for the custodian.
Well, I get that bit, Sparky, but what does the custodian have to do exactly?
Oh, well, it's hard to explain with your human words, but, the custodian kind of mingles
성과
with the
어울리면서
island,
하나가
becomes a
되는 거.
part of it.
A part of the rock, the volcano.
Yes, the rock, and the sea, and the animals and plants. The custodian becomes a part of all of these things. It becomes part of the island spirit.
And you give up being a ghost.
Yeah, well, a walking around talking kind of ghost. Stop being someone who can go into the West. It's quite a sacrifice.
Oh, wow. Oh, no wonder Val doesn't want to fill those shoes.
못 간다 이거네.
Aggie must be a legend.
Well, she really is.
I always thought there were those folks destined to be mayors and, I suppose, custodians. And then there are people like me and Val, destined for smaller lives.
What? Small? Morris, your heart is as big as the island. Everyone knows that.
Yeah, I suppose I'm more like one of those island oddities in the museum.
Yeah, and they were always the visitors' favorites. Now, we need to move on. Next up is Ogden Beckett, in the Old Town.
올드타운으로
Ogden it
가야겠구만.
is. I'm right behind you, Sparky.